are going to learn the new chapter whose name is photosynthesis. So basically, what is photosynthesis? Photosynthesis is a process in which the plant makes their own food. So they are using the sunlight, carbon dioxide, and water, mixing all of them. They use their food. They can create their food. They can, by using all that thing, they can prepare their food. Okay, so go to the next topic. So let's see here the ultimate solar panel. What is the ultimate solar panel? Who knows about that? The ultimate solar panel is our sun. They give us unlimited solar light. Yes or no? Yes. So the plants are called as autotrophs. Why? Because plants make their own food. They need no external source of energy. They use sunlight as engine. Light energy is captured and converted into chemical energy stored in glucose. Foundation of life. Foundation of life. Without photosynthesis, almost all life on earth would cease to exist. Okay, so here we are knowing about the ultimate solar panel, that is sun. Okay, the ingredients for life. Three essential inputs drive the entire process of photosynthesis. So what is there? What is the three essential inputs? That is sunlight, carbon dioxide, and water. What is the role of sunlight? We are know about that the sunlight gives us the energy through which our food are digested. The same thing happen on the plants also. They use the solar energy and they prepare their own food. Then come to the next point, that is carbon dioxide, drawn in from the air through tiny pores called stomata on the lip surface, and using the carbon dioxide they prepare their food and they release oxygen. Then come to the next point, water. Water absorbed through their root tips from the soil and transported up through the stem to leaves. Through water, minerals are also enters to the plant body. By using those minerals, plant prepare their food. Okay. So the next topic is plant leaf, which is called as nature's factory. We know that every leaf is a fine-tuned production facility engineered by millions of years of evolution. That means plant have that property. They can use the all sunlight, water, and minerals, and they prepare their own food. So basically in leaf body, three things are present, that is chloroplast, stomata, and chlorophyll. What are they do? They are doing nothing, just the chloroplasts are specialized organelles. So what is the role of the three things? The chloroplast, specialized organelles where photosynthesis takes place, the stomata, tiny pores that allow carbon dioxide in and release oxygen as byproduct, the chlorophyll, the green pigment inside chloroplast that captures light energy. So these three parts are very essential for the plant life. Okay. So the next thing is the magic formula. What is the magic formula? That is 6CO2 plus 6H2O plus light energy gives glucose plus 6 oxygen. That means 6 number of carbon dioxide, 6 number of water and light energy gives us glucose plus 6 oxygen. So what goes in here? Carbon dioxide from the air, water from the soil, light energy from the sun. What comes out? That glucose, the sugar that fuels the plant growth, oxygen released into the atmosphere for us to breathe. So it is a very important thing, and this process has vital role for us because in this process plant releases the oxygen and this oxygen we use in our respiration. Okay. So go to the next topic, the light dependent reaction. What is the light dependent reaction? Basically the reaction which is occur in the presence of light. Light means sunlight. In this reaction, the sunlight split the water molecules and ATP made. This stage occurs in the thylakoids of the chloroplast. Sunlight splits water molecules, releasing oxygen as a waste product and generating ATP, the energy currency of cell. which is used for the next stage. Okay. Then come to the stage 2, the Kelvin cycle. What happens in the Kelvin cycle? So basically, the Kelvin cycle takes place in the stroma, the fluid filled space surrounding the thylakoids inside the chloroplast. So in this stage, ATP and hydrogen arrive. Products from the life stage are delivered to stroma. Carbon dioxide is fixed. Enzyme controlled reaction bind carbon dioxide into organic molecules. Glucose is produced. The end product is glucose and sugar that fuels the plant's growth and energy needs. So in second stage, ATP and hydrogen are used, carbon dioxide are fixed, and glucose is produced. It is a very important cycle for photosynthesis. Okay, so basically, Kelvin cycle is the most important thing in the plant body. Okay, so the next topic is more than just sugar. Glucose is the starting point. Plant food it work in several vital ways. That means plant accumulate sugar in various ways. Like we take an example of wheat, potato, rice, uh, in all these food, sugars are present, but in the form of starch. That means glucose is converted into starch for long-term energy storage in roots and seeds. So cellulose building in this process. Glucose is used to build cellulose, giving plant cell while their structural strength. Respiration fuel. Storage glucose is broken down through respiration to release energy for plant life process. In this process, plant puts sugar in several vital ways, which is taken by organisms in various food. To the next thing, that is factors that control growth. Photosynthesis doesn't happen at constant rate. It is influenced by the plant's environment. The main thing that triggered the main thing that influenced the photosynthesis, that is light intensity, carbon dioxide levels, and temperature. So what is the role of light intensity? More light means more energy for the reaction up to a saturation point. Less light means less energy for the reaction. So the next thing is carbon dioxide levels. Higher carbon dioxide concentrations increase the rate of glucose production. Okay. So basically carbon dioxide levels influence the production of glucose production. The third point is temperature. Enzymes work best at an optimal temperature. Too hot or cold slows the process. Okay. So these 3 points, that is the light intensity, carbon dioxide levels, temperature, these three factors are control the growth that influence the plant growth. We have to maintain a particular level to increase the plant growth. Okay. So the breath of the plant, that is the ton of carbon dioxide used in photosynthesis, and they release oxygen. In this way, in this way, through this process, carbon dioxide level decreases in the atmosphere and oxygen level increases in atmosphere. So tons of carbon dioxide removed from the atmosphere by photosynthesis each year globally. 50% of Earth's oxygen produced by oceanic phytoplankton and land plants combined. So the foundation is every food chain and almost every breath begins with a plant. So here we are know about the process of photosynthesis. So if you have any doubt, then you can ask me. So let's revise again. What is photosynthesis? Photosynthesis is a process in which plant making their food through their own process. They are autotrophs. They can make their own food. They are not relying in organisms. Okay. So the use sunlight and engine. That means light energy is captured and converted into chemical energy stored in glucose. Okay. So the next topic is the ingredients for life. So The ingredients for life is sunlight, carbon dioxide and water. Sunlight captured by chlorophyll, the green pigment in leaves, which absorb light energy to power the reaction. Then come to the second point, carbon dioxide. It drawn from the air through tiny pores called stomata on the leaf surface. Then come to the next point, water. It absorbed through the root of the plant from the soil and transported up through the stem to the leaves. Then come to the topic that is leaf. Leaf has three parts, that is chloroplast, stomata and chlorophyll. Chloroplast, it is a specialized organelles where photosynthesis takes place. Stomata, tiny pores that allows carbon dioxide in and release oxygen as byproduct. Chlorophyll, the green pigment inside chloroplast that capture light energy. So the next topic is the magic formula. What is the magic formula? That is 6 carbon dioxide plus 6 water plus light energy gives glucose plus 6 organ. Glucose plus 6 oxygen. What goes in? That is carbon dioxide from the air, water from the soil, light energy from the sun. What comes out? That is glucose, the sugar that fuels plant growth, the oxygen released into the atmosphere for us to breathe. Then stage 1 of photosynthesis, the light dependent reaction. What is the light dependent reaction? It is the reaction occurs in the presence of light. That is sunlight which splitted the water molecule and generate the ATP. And what is ATP? The energy currency of the cell that is used for the next stage. Then come to the stage 2, that is the Kelvin cycle. Kelvin cycle takes place in the stroma. The fluid fills space surrounding the thylakoids inside the chloroplast. In this stage, ATP and hydrogen arrive. Products from the light stage are delivered to the stroma. Carbon dioxide is fixed. Enzyme controlled reaction bind carbon dioxide into organic molecules. Glucose is produced. The end product is glucose, sugar that fuels the plant's growth and energy needs. Okay. More than just sugar. Sugar is accumulated in plants' different body parts. Like more than just sugar. Glucose is the starting point. Plants put it to work in several vital ways. That means starch. That means starch storage. Glucose is converted into starch for long-term energy. Storage in roots and seeds in fruits. Okay. As example, we take potato, wheat, rice, ragi. Okay, the cellulose binding. Glucose is used to build cellulose, giving the plant cell wall their structural strength. Then the respiration fuel. Storage glucose is broken down through respiration to release energy for plant process. Okay. Factors that control growth. There are three factors that control growth, that is light intensity, carbon dioxide levels, and temperature. Light intensity, if more light means more energy for the reaction up to the saturation point. Carbon dioxide levels, higher carbon dioxide concentration, increase the rate of glucose production. Temperature, enzymes work best at an optimal temperature. Too hot or cold slows the process. So, on to the next topic, that is breath of the plant. The breath of the planet. Every food chain and almost every breath begins with a plant. Tons of carbon dioxide is removed from the atmosphere by the process of photosynthesis each year globally. 50% of Earth's oxygen produced by the oceanic phytoplankton and land plants combined. Okay, so it's all about the photosynthesis process. If you have any doubt, then you can ask me. Thank you.